Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation, and welcome to the start of a new week. It is Monday morning. In the week ahead, we don't have just one teacher for all of our meditation sessions. We have a whole beautiful collection of wisdom from a diverse group of teachers this week. And today, all of the quotes come from Albert Einstein. I always think that along with scientist and philosopher, that Albert Einstein perhaps could be described as spiritual teacher too. I really always love his work. Just want to change the angle of this camera slightly. Good morning, Sunmarie. Good morning, Danae. Happy Monday. Awesome seeing you dive into the week along with us. Right, let's get into Albert Einstein's message for our week. He says, there are only two ways to live your life. There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Two ways to live your life. Either nothing is a miracle or everything is a miracle. Good morning, Sunmarie. Good morning, Danae. Good morning, Stefan. Good morning, Charlene. Welcome to a new week. These profound words by the brilliant physicist offer a powerful perspective shift for anyone seeking a more fulfilling life. It is a choice, Einstein suggests, between a world devoid of wonder and one brimming with magic. Einstein suggests that sorry, it looks like I have a frog in my throat. This week we'll explore how to cultivate the miracle mindset, a way of perceiving the world where every experience holds a lesson and every day unfolds as a potential marvel. This concept goes beyond mere optimism. It is a conscious decision to believe in a friendly universe. As Einstein suggests, he says, the most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or a hostile universe. This belief fosters a sense of trust that even challenges are ultimately opportunities for growth. But how do we translate this lofty philosophy into daily practice? Because our real work, however, is this. How do we manage to remember the decision we made while we're feeling the pressure? On those days when we're faced with real obstacles and stumbling blocks, how do we then remember that I decided that every day is a miracle and I chose to believe that we live in a friendly universe? The answer lies in mindfulness. It is about staying present and actively seeking the teacher in every moment. A traffic jam becomes an opportunity for patience. A broken appliance becomes a chance to hone your problem-solving skills. In every interaction, every setback holds the opportunity for learning and growth, if we choose to see it. Anna Marie, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of a new week. So this week we'll have this in our meditation. This week my mantra is, every day is a miracle and I choose to see the teacher in every moment. Or a slight variation, I believe in a friendly universe, and I choose to see the teacher in every moment. Pat, good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome to the start of a new week. One last thought by Einstein. He says, creativity is contagious. Pass it on. How you show up to this week is contagious. And may you infect everyone around you with the magic of your soul. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. You can close your eyes and we'll start with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. Every time you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. While you continue your full body breathing, I want to remind you what this decision creates in you. This decision to put yourself down, do a meditation, consciously take a few big breaths. A few deep breaths, breathing deep into your belly, feeling your body rise. Exhaling, dropping your body, feeling your body soften. A few slow, conscious breaths creates a change in your nervous system. Evolution has taught us that when we can afford to breathe slowly, when our breaths can be slow belly breaths, then it must mean that everything's okay. Because through evolution we have learned that danger is always associated with faster breathing. And whenever we have the luxury of slow breathing, and we bring our body to pay attention to it, Everything in our body understands there's no danger, and the nervous system can switch. So every time you stop for a moment, perhaps even turn away from what you're busy doing and take a few deep, conscious breaths, your nervous system will follow. And whether it's a few breaths or a 5 or a 10-minute meditation, we have that benefit of switching a nervous system. But right now, and multiple days in every week, you're sitting yourself down not just for a few conscious breaths or a 10-minute meditation. You're taking the time for a long 40, 45-minute meditation. And there's even more benefit there. Along with a quick shift in your nervous system, long meditations are more correlated with deeper brain changes. And this is clear in the brains of regular meditators over time, is that their brains undergo structural change. And the simplest way to describe this, while there are many changes, one of the easiest to spot is that in your amygdala, the place in your brain stem that kind of enables you to stress or not, that changes. And literally over time, your ability to stress and become caught up in stress will change. You will be less anxious. You will stress less. And every long meditation that you put yourself down for will make that even clearer. Let's take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles forward and to the left and forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. You can lean your upper body over to the left and also lean your upper body over to the right. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, or at least as much as we are able to, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, then with every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body. Feel how softness slips in and settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. And feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath, but hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, see yourself stand at the start of a new week. Your toes are sticking right over the edge and you are ready to dive in. Take your next big breath. We start by looking into the week ahead and reminding ourselves of what is known about the week ahead. What is already in the calendar? So as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, take a quick walk through the week. Walk through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Remind yourself, what are the things you need to do this week? Who are the people you need to see this week? What are the places that you need to go this week? Give yourself a clear picture of the week ahead. Take your next big breath. What is it that you are creating this week? And I always want to invite you to not get stuck on a narrow paradigm of creating. It's easy to think of creating as something that either only an artist does, or a serious piece of work that I need to get done. Something you can take a step back from and say, look, here is what I created. We are, each of us, a creative force. Creating is your birthright. You are a creator. You cannot help but create. Everything you do is an act of creation. We can create unconsciously, or we can become more deliberate about how we create. Just think of every interaction with every human you will have this week, and you will clearly see how that interaction always creates something. So what comes to mind if I ask you, how are you creating this week? What are you creating this week? And don't get stuck just on work, or just a project, or just something in monetary terms. If you don't have an answer, then ask the question for yourself. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, turn inwards and ask the question, what am I creating this week? Take your next big breath. For a moment, transport yourself to the end of the week, standing in the weekend and looking back. If you had a checklist to check off, what would be the most important things this week? That when you get to the weekend and you look back, you might want to say, I got this done this week. I got that done this week. Or perhaps you'd like to say, I got started on this one this week. And I made progress on that one this week. Take your next big breath. And then we'll bring our attention more clearly to how we want to show up this week. A message from Albert Einstein had some guidance around that. His first thought was, there are two ways to live your life. One, as though nothing is a miracle, and the other, as though everything is a miracle. How do we remember that when we encounter our own pressure this week? Right now in this moment, it's fairly easy to say, I choose to believe everything is a miracle. But when you're stuck in traffic and you're late for wherever you need to go, will you then be blind for the miracle of everything? Take a moment to create this picture for yourself. When you encounter difficulty this week, how would you remind yourself to act as though everything is a miracle? Take your next big breath. Here's an affirmation or a mantra that I'd like you to try out. Try it for the moment, and perhaps it comes to you again during the week ahead. Every day is a miracle, and I choose to see the teacher in every moment. Every day is a miracle, and I choose to see the teacher in every moment. Try it out. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, every day is a miracle, and I choose to see the teacher in every moment. Take your next big breath. The next thought shared with us by Albert Einstein this morning was, the most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or a hostile universe. Right now in this moment, it's fairly easy to say, I believe in a friendly universe. But if I find myself in the middle of an altercation with a colleague, harsh words are being spoken, or a family member, or perhaps someone providing you a service, and that moment where the pressure is on and hard words are being spoken, will I remember in that moment that I said, I choose to believe in a friendly universe? Take a moment to see yourself in that situation. Would you remind yourself, would you be able to remind yourself in that moment of pressure that, hey, my reminder to myself is, I choose to believe in a friendly universe. Take your next big breath. Try a variation of this mantra again. Say it to yourself a few times, and perhaps it fits naturally, perhaps it doesn't. Or perhaps it comes to you during the week. I believe in a friendly universe, and I choose to see the teacher in every moment. Give it a go. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, I believe in a friendly universe, and I choose to see the teacher in every moment. Take your next big breath. We'll take just one more big breath together, slipping out of the breath-holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll read to you Albert Einstein's words one more time. Something to carry in your heart for the week ahead. There are only two ways to live your life. One as though nothing is a miracle, the other as though everything is a miracle. And then the most important decision we make is whether we believe we live in a friendly or a hostile universe. Einstein reminds us that creativity is contagious. Pass it on. We started our meditation by saying, everything you do is an act of creation. You are creating every moment. How you show up is how you create. How you create is contagious. How you show up to this week is contagious. How your words and your actions demonstrate that you believe everything is a miracle and that you believe you live in a friendly universe. That is contagious. May you, this week, infect everyone around you with the magic of your soul. We have the last 5 breaths to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for the privilege of standing at the start of a new week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for a moment to look into the week ahead and become deliberate about how I want to step into this week. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this beautiful group of humans who believe that everything is a miracle. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for a beautiful group of people who believe we live in a friendly universe. A group of people who are infecting the world around them with the magic of their souls. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. I hope you have an awesome week. Good morning, Maggie. Shabs, good morning. Vivian, good morning. So good to see you with us as we dive into this week. Thank you, Danae. Thanks, Maggie. Thank you, Anthony, Sunmarie, Stefan, Charlene, Pat. I hope you have an awesome week, and may you remember in those moments of pressure that you do indeed choose to believe that everything is a miracle, and that you do indeed choose to believe that we live in a friendly universe. Thank you, Sunmarie. Have an awesome day. Have a great week. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.